Hello everyone, welcome to The Terrible Old Man. I am your host, the Manfromleng. We are playing through The Sinking City. Last episode was an exciting one. We had our first death of the game, because I can't shoot worth shit. And we've recovered one of the missing tomes, Casilda's Song. So we are going to, in this episode, I think we're going to continue with the main quest line and see if we can't uncover some more clues about where the professor has gone and the role of the Innsmouthers. So let us get started. We will. We've got a fast travel point right up ahead here, so we will head. We need to head. We're heading to the Shells. Our first visit to the Shells this game, and we will see what we can do. Now that I know the map thing. How these map things work. So now the Shells, the fish market is over here in this area here with Orchard Ave and Holy Fire Lane. So we want to catch a boat. If we can just cross Orchard Ave, that would be ideal. So we need to go here. I guess we're going to cross Freedom, probably. Because we can go around and then down. So we want... I always get confused when I come out of this area. Yeah, that's the way we want to be going. So we want to head this in this direction, and then we want to head... I believe it's down this way. We'll catch a boat across the water, and then we will be in the Shells. And we will be ready to... It always gets very dark in this area. I don't know why. I feel like I'm getting slightly better at maneuvering the boat. I could use a lot of practice at the shooting range, though, I tell you. I'm not... So, yeah, these symbols here, these mark very dangerous areas where there are plenty of monsters to shoot. But the monsters only spawn when you go into them, so you can't just shoot them target practice-like. The Shells seems really down on its luck. People here look certainly not as nice as some of the other residences we've been to. So here we are at the fish market. Of course, there's rotting fish everywhere. More tentacles. It's like every octopus in the ocean has landed here when the flood hit this town.
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny.
No, I don't want to shoot him.
I'm not in the mood, newcomer. If you want to talk, see Anna. She's in charge here.
Will do.
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny.
I
Don't
take
be
it this is
shy.
Anna.
We have enough for everyone. Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna. Can I help you with something?
Charles Reed. Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
Tell me more.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Oh, how do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
What does EOD
What does
mean?
EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also had is to help each other, but we dropped that part. It was a little bit wordy.
Where are your superiors?
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions that you're worth our time. No offense, Charlie.
Don't call me Charlie.
It's Charles, not Charlie.
Oh, but you're too sweet to be a Charles. Your adorable, rugged hangdog look just screams Charlie to me. Puts a smile on my face.
Oh, fine.
All right, well, how can I prove myself?
How can I join?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Okay, what's the job?
Okay. Tell me more about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this thief is, right?
You're smart, Charlie. I like it. Exactly.
All right,
Fine.
sure. Let's do it.
Count me in.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
Very well.
See you later.
So we have to do Anna's request. So, which is where? Let's take a look at, we've got some clues. So we've got one mystic tome out of the way. That's good. Are there any in the shells? We should check here quickly. Northern Advent, Salvation Harbor, Reed Heights, Old Grove, Reed Heights, and Grimhaven Bay. So no tomes. What is field research? Man who died turned into monstrous creature lived in Northern Salvation Harbor. Asked me to visit a shop in Central Salvation Harbor. And yeah, so Salvation Harbor is where the field research is. Herbert Glover, the art contractor, he lives in Old Grove. So we may want to go back there. The letters from Oakmont, there's just so bloody many of them. We'll have to probably do an episode just to tackle some of those. So we need to find shells on Hawking Lane between Warren and Liberty. Hawking Lane between Warren and Liberty. Where is that? Hawking Lane between Warren and Liberty. So we want to be over here. Is where we're going next. Whoops, I need to actually move the map there. And so that is where we're headed. What is the easiest way to get there? We need to find a fast travel point in this area, and then we need to find one in that area. Well, we're not going to find one in that area, being here. If we go down freedom to Smith to justice would get us there. Or presumably we can take the water across Brown, although there looks like there's some sort of blockage there that we can't deal with. Or we could just take the boat ride down Moorland Road here, and that would get us all the way to Salvation Road, and then we just need to get up Liberty. So let's do that. Let's see if we can't find a fast travel spot. There's one over here, so we can get back here quickly. Okay, so we can get back to the fish market really super quick if we have to. See, you've got a staff of tentacles, buddy. Gee whiz. All right, so we're doing okay, I think. Now we just need to make sure we end up going the right way down Moorland. We're already heading the wrong direction. Whoops. What keys am I on? The wrong keys. Is this the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Alright, I think now we're cooking. What's that statue over there? So we need to take this for actually quite a while, it seems, to get all the way to, like, Salvation Road. And then we will find our target. We can actually get off here, but I don't think that does us any good. So once we do this, we should be members of the EOD, and then we'll just have to see what happens next. We're rapidly approaching the part of the game where I have no idea what happens next, so I am eager to get there. And then it will be running blind from then on in. Okay, so here we are. There is a fast travel point right over here. So we're in Salvation Harbor North. But we want to go back up there. Up to Hawking Lane. So let's see. Yeah, I think we want to go this way. We want to go down Windsweep, right? And once we get to Liberty, we're okay. Okay. I believe we can catch a boat just across the water here. And then we will be close to our target. Fortunately, we haven't had to run through any of those infested areas. I would be completely out of ammunition if I ever did that. So, Hawking Lane. Oh, there's a infested area right in front of us. If we so wanted to get into trouble. And there's the EOD sign on the door.
You got business here.
I serve the sea, man. I serve the
I
sea.
serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
Sea be praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes. How can I help you?
So Daryl looks a little bit like a cross between an Innsmouther and a Throgmorton.
Can you tell me what happened? Don't skimp on the details.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon by Kay, but I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane, but I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
Yeah, that's a bit of a puzzler.
Can you describe the
What did
burglar?
this burglar look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. An average Joe. If not for his bald head. That guy was as bald as an egg. I could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
Did he steal
What did
anything?
he steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
And where did he go?
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
Why all the secrecy?
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
All right. Should I be
All
killing
right.
those weird
Well,
cat creatures?
That's enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Here, take the key. May the sea bless you.
All right. Well, we have the guard's testimony.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
What else is there? So we're investigating the theft.
The hall's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
You'd probably be able to tell that after, like, spending enough time in this city with all the fish guts all over the place. These fish are fresh. They're not like the other ones lying all over the place. What's down here? We've got... What the hell was that? This game is very rarely creepy, but sometimes the music cues can... Like, that's one of my main complaints about this game, is that it's... Cthulhu is usually very... atmospheric, and the horror is always hidden, and this one is like Cthulhu in your face all the time. Like, it's just like the deep ones
Thing's
are all
dead
over
as a
the
doornail,
place.
but I don't see any wounds.
All right. We still got... I think this is the place we need to use this. Yeah, see,
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Oh, look. What is that? Am I supposed to follow that? Oh yeah, it's going up. It's like a jellyfish going up the stairs here.
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere. There's some kind of powder left on the bottom. I better not touch it. It could be dangerous.
I think I can exit my mind. My sanity is back. Back in. Is there anything if I go back in? Found some alcohol. That's always good. I could go for some alcohol right about now. Is there anything up here? I was curious when they have these things. Oh, Jesus. I didn't expect that. At least I didn't waste too many bullets this time.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools. Nice work. When I was a kid,
What the? Letter from the orphanage. Dear Mr. Grimes, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We all pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still wait your visit. All our staff, and of course the children, are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person. So please don't hesitate and come as soon as you are able. With eternal gratitude, administration of Oakmont Street, Jerome's Orphanage. Yeah, you don't want him to come and visit. That'll be like, that would be bad. Because all the children will be scared. Maybe on Halloween. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. I'm out of ammo. Didn't... Can I craft some ammo? Like, mid-battle? Yep, sure can. Alright, well. That seems kind of odd that you can just, we're kind of hurt too, so we need, oh, we don't have any more health potions. So we're gonna have, no, we need the gun. There we go. Only takes one shot this time. Well, alright, so we killed a couple of enemies. That's good. Oh, here's one of those things too.
Just a little bit more.
Okay.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
So somebody is like poisoning the fish. You dastardly.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Okay. So, am I missing one? Because usually we'll say like, oh, I think I'm getting the handle on this. Maybe it's upstairs? Yeah.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Okay, so I believe we had our dude. He started here.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Then he dropped the poisoned fish on the floor.
Oh no.
Then our friend Grimy here.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
He realized they were being robbed, and so then he headed down and took a shot at him.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
A man broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance. That made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
Alright. We have a new Mine Palace clue. Let's go check out the Mine Palace. Oakmont is starving. There's not enough fish. There's not enough food in the Oakmont to feed everyone. The city is slowly starving to death. EOD is giving away fish. The EOD helps prevent famine. Without fish provided by the EOD, the city is at risk of famine. Okay. That was an easy clue to put together. Found a lab flask. Mention of Professor, the poisoner, and the university. The man who broke into the OD fish storage is somehow connected to the university. I need to visit the university. Right. Okay. The fish is poisonous. EOD is giving away fish. The fish is poisonous. The poisoned fish is spreading. Large quantities of possibly poisoned fish have already been distributed to the city's poorer citizens. So we've solved a couple clues there. Good stuff. What's going on with your head? Are you okay, Charles? Do you need a moment? You're hurt, not going insane.
You dig up anything interesting?
I sure did. Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
By the sea. Are you sure?
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay, this is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
Quartered?
Anna will quarter you. You're joking about that, right?
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when it comes to punishing the guilty, EOD member or not.
That's unexpected. Huh.
I won't tell her,
Don't worry.
Grimy.
I won't tell her. You seem like a decent sort, Daryl. I'll make something up.
Thanks, Mr. Reed.
I'm being so
Here's a
nice to
little
the
something to express
Innsmouthers.
my
But
gratitude.
look at them. They're horrific.
Take care now. Still, I've done wrong and I deserve to be punished. I'll stay on guard duty for the next month without a day off. You have my word.
All right, you go ahead and do what you gotta do, I guess.
Where is the university?
Can you remind me where I can find the Oakmont University?
You can't miss it. It's the greatest thing Oakmont has to offer, except maybe our famous caramelized eel stew. Give me your map. There you go. But don't forget to first report your findings to Anna.
Yeah, suddenly it gets
See ya.
very dark.
May the sea protect you.
Not sure why. Okay, so if we can find a place to there might be, it says there's one over here somewhere, a fast travel point. There it is. Awesome. So we can Shells West. That gets us, we want to go back to the fish market and talk to Anna. And then I think we'll be, we'll wrap up this episode. We will have made a good finding. We figured out that there's somebody poisoning the fish from the university, so we will be heading there probably next episode.
Fish? Fresh fish?
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh, I'm all ears, Charlie.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell, he succeeded, at least partially. I realize it's a lot to take on faith. Look, I've got a sample of what I think is the poison, though I can't identify it yet.
See, protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
I don't know, but I aim to find out.
We need to stop distributing the fish. We have to let everyone know about this. Kay knows how many people might already be affected.
Any idea who
Any
the poisoner
theories on
is?
who might have done this? Any enemies?
The EOD has a lot of enemies. Wicked people that want to burn this city or drown it in blood. It could be anyone. It could be the police, the Ku Klux Klan, see, take them, or even the Throgmortons. We were always a thorn in the side of those apes.
What should I do with the poisoner?
What do you want me to do with the poisoner once I find him?
I'd bring an end to him right there if I were you. The police and court are useless these days.
That wasn't the deal. I'm a detective, not a hitman.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Report to me when you find him. I'll see that the reward will be more than handsome, if you know what I mean.
I'll, see what I can do.
One thing still bothers me. The guard at the storage, Daryl. What was he doing at the time?
He fought like a lion.
Your guard was vigilant. He fought bravely, but the poisoner knocked him out. You ask me, he deserves a raise.
Good old dependable Daryl. I hope he's okay.
She's gonna totally kill
I'll see you
Daryl.
next. Goodbye.
You're a goner,
Charlie.
Daryl. Sorry, I tried to lie for you, but
See you later.
yeah, I didn't succeed. So I think that is our. So now we know where the university is. I'm not sure if the Mine Palace any. Yeah, Daryl Grimes told me that Anna is ruthless in her judgment of guilty EOD members. He was clearly afraid of her, but that's our only thing we have. Casebook, we've got the guard's testimony from Daryl. We've got the lab flask, the events in the fish storage, the poisoner at the university, and the guard's plea that we don't tell anyone. Lore-wise, we've got the letter from the orphanage about dear old Mr. Grimes. And we have the information about Casilda's song. So we did got quite a bit. So where is the university? Again, she said it was in Old Grove. He marked it on the map. That's like the Throgmorton estate there, right? Yeah. Oh, this must be it here. Oakmont University. Oh, it's in Advent. Oakmont City Hall is also in Advent. Okay, so we want to go to Advent at some point here. So that will probably be our next episode. We're off to Advent to find the poisoner at the university who is poisoning the fish. What a bastard that guy is. And we will see if we can't maybe be really nice to some more Innsmouthers, because I seem to be doing a very good job of that. So that is going to do it for... Whoops. No, we don't want to talk
See you
again.
later.
So that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for tuning in to The Terrible Old Man. I've been your host, the Manfromleng. Stay tuned for more of our the playthrough of The Sinking City. And I hope that you have a fantastic day. Thank you very much for watching.